Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I will show you.
Hi, I'm Michael Millar with the Real Estate Publishing Group. We're here today for the 8th Annual Women in Commercial Real Estate Directory, which is a guide and directory to the top women in commercial real estate in Chicago. It's the 8th year that it's been produced by the Illinois Real Estate Journal and will be part of the June issue. In this issue, more than 200 women in commercial real estate are highlighted. They come from all walks of the commercial real estate field, from development, brokerage, architecture, investment, management, ownership, etc. Many categories. A directory listing is $325 and includes a photograph, company name, description, and a bio of the candidate. For more information about this directory, please contact Frank Biondo or go to www.rejournals.com. Over the course of the next week or so, we'll be talking with and sharing with you interviews that we've had with 3 special women in commercial real estate, talking about their experiences, what they expect for the year ahead, and some other bits of advice and interesting information. So look ahead to that, and again, make your reservation for the Women in Commercial Real Estate Directory. Thank you. We're visiting this morning with Jamie Georgas, a managing director with CBRE's occupier practice in downtown Chicago. And what we wanted to get from Jamie today was kind of a sense of what you're seeing in the marketplace, seeing from the perspective of someone who's got their, kind of a pulse on overall what's going on with transaction type services.
I think we actually had a slower first quarter this year in the downtown market specifically, and I think a lot of that was because of how great the fourth quarter ended up. Due to the economic environment, a lot of people and firms wanted to completely make a decision, sign a lease, get done. And so we saw a slower first quarter, less exciting large deals, but the momentum going in through the rest of the year is still looking very bullish. We are seeing several expansions. We are also seeing people who are being smarter about the way that they use their space. Workplace strategy is a huge thing we're hearing from our clients right now. So with that comes a little bit of contraction of space, which is not great for the overall environment, but certainly a smarter way, new ways of working that most companies and most of our clients are actually seeing and trying to emulate for them.
And Jamie, on another front, you're a professional with about 10 years of experience and have risen the ranks here at CBRE. What are some of the things that you would attest to for your success there, and what advice would you give to others?
I would say in our industry now, specifically in the Chicago market, specialization of what you do is very important. A lot of the times, you become a tenant representation broker, if you will, but are you a tenant rep broker that specializes in the law firm space?
You mentioned law firms. What are some of the areas that might be the ones that you look ahead to over the next, 2 to 4 or 5 years that are going to be the growth areas? I
think, we're seeing a lot of the technology and startup space companies that are coming online. Of course, they're starting in the incubators and then going on into graduating into larger space. That is a huge push. That'll actually determine where the geography of our market, the loop as we know it stands right now, as that expands into kind of the outskirts and the west a little bit too, which I think is going to be a big change. We are still seeing financial services firms growing. Internet advertising related though, that's all been the boom. The larger, more significant and complex deals that have happened over the past 6 months or so, and we see that continuing to happen in the future throughout the rest of 2013.
Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I will show you around.